Welcome to Suman iTTV, India's first and only exclusive IT channel truly dedicated to students, employees, and software professionals, where you can learn, unlearn new things, upgrade your skill set, educate, and empower yourself in IT enabled services. ఈరోజు మనం క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటింగ్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకుందాం. ఇన్ని రోజులు మనం చాలా డిఫరెంట్ కోర్సెస్ ఏఐ కానివ్వండి, జెన్ ఏఐ కానివ్వండి, స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఎలాంటి ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి, ఎన్ని జాబ్స్ ఉన్నాయి హైదరాబాద్లో, ఇలాంటివన్నీ మనం మాట్లాడుకుంటూ ఉన్నాం కదా. సో ఈరోజు ఒక కొత్త టాపిక్తో మనం వచ్చాము. మనతో పాటు ఆఫ్రా ఉన్నారు. ఆఫ్రా క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్లో రీసెర్చ్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో తను అడిగి అసలు స్టూడెంట్స్కి క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటింగ్ వల్ల ఎలాంటి ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇవన్నీ మనం తను అడిగి తెలుసుకుందాం. హలో ఆఫ్రా, వెల్కమ్ టు అవర్ షో. హౌ ఆర్ యూ? Thank you. So first of all, I want to know, till now we have done a lot of, the emerging technologies about the Gen AI and Chat GPT or different technologies. So now we are talking about the quantum computing.
Right.
So simply, what is quantum computing? Can you please give few examples for us?
Okay. So far, I'm pretty sure all of the all of the interviews that you've had so far are all about something called classical computing. So classical computing is based on something called binaries, which is zeros and ones. And 0 is basically off and 1 is basically on. But in quantum computing, we are revolutionizing everything from ground up. So we are saying that each bit, which is in classical computing, is replaced by a qubit. And a qubit is something that exists in a superposition. So it's not just 0, it's not just 1, but it exists in a state that is based on probabilities between 0 and 1. So that is how the entire system can be revolutionized from ground up. That's
I mean the fresh graduates,
right.
For the engineering graduates especially, if they want to learn quantum computing, what are the the pros and cons, and what are they need to be get ready for to learn this technology?
They are fresh graduates. It's hard to say, give a clear road path for quantum computing, because it is a low-key a fresh kind of industry term. But within the next 10 to 15 years, quantum computing is going to revolutionize every single industry, whether it be the weather prediction or medical field, etc. So it is good to have the know-how or knowledge of quantum computing, but still stick to the roots of classical computing as well. So I would recommend the current students to focus on what they're interested in the current scenario, so that they can make a quick buck, because it is important to make money and bread and butter. But do keep an eye on the quantum computing trends and new research that's going on, because that can have drastic impact.
So when you're talking about the money and all, right?
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
especially everybody wants when they are getting into
yes.
the industry and they want to know about the packages and all.
Right.
So the packages starts from what? And where, in these 15 years, you're saying 15 years, quantum computing is going to, the revolutionize. So till what packages they can go for that?
Yeah, see, that's something I cannot give a guarantee on, because it's...
But starting, actually?
See, the thing is, there's a lot of different opportunities. Like you can have someone who's interested in algorithms and optimization, someone who's interested in hardware. All of these different, aspects can have different ranges of salaries. There can be someone from who can do minute things to the hardware, and they might have a slow, a low package, this thing. But if they are someone who's doing research in hardware, they might have a higher package. So it is kind of a spectrum. And I would predict the reason why I said in the next 10 to 15 years is because there will be different opportunities that will come. So it's hard to say, give a number to this scale, because it's going to revolutionize the entire industry from ground up.
Especially for not only the students,
yes.
The fresh graduates. What about the the person who's working already in the software industries? What about them?
Yes.
And how they need to train themselves?
Yes, it is
upgrade the skills, or what they will need to do.
Yeah, true. It is very important that they keep an eye on different quantum events, and they should attend research events especially, and connect with different research professionals like myself, because we can give insights into how to make your current systems quantum proof. So in the future, there could be some technology that could disrupt a lot of things. So to keep it safe and quantum proof is where the researchers come, because we have been doing research in this particular field for a pretty long period of time. So we know, okay, what technologies or what algorithms need to be changed or manipulated to keep it in safe. So yes, for the industry professionals, definitely attend different quantum events, get into different quantum courses on the side, because we all need to keep
Or
learning.
networking between the quantum
Yes,
computing.
Yes, not just networking, but also learning, because it's important that everyone keeps learning, although they might be at higher positions. So yes, that's what I would recommend.
So they have to upgrade their skills
Yes,
according to the
yes,
quantum
yes.
computing
Yep,
if
yep.
they need, the better salary, better packages.
No, not packages. It's more of keeping your industry or keeping your work quantum proof. That's what I would say.
What about the blockchain technology and quantum computing? What is
Yes.
the major, what's happening between these two technologies?
So basically, the blockchain is based on something called cryptography.
Okay.
And in quantum computing, we have something called the Shor's algorithm, which is able to break the cryptography very easily. Unfortunately, in quantum computing, we haven't reached the hardware of that yet, but it is coming soon. So blockchain will be null and void as a technology. So that is actually my research, subject, because I have done something which has collaborated with blockchain and quantum computing. So I have built a blockchain and quantum computing algorithm which implements blockchain on a quantum computer. So it is important that we make blockchain itself quantum proof, because all the cryptography that is there, it's easily breakable by quantum computing in the next few years.
Okay.
So yes.
Oh, so when you're saying hardware and software both are in the quantum computing,
Yes.
so which one is very difficult, and what you suggest for the students to go in there?
Okay, so I would say if you're a CSE or IT kind of student, if you've done a lot of programming, then going into quantum algorithms would be more beneficial, quantum optimization algorithms, because there we play around with asymptotic notations and stuff like that. And different coding is also there. If you know Python, that would be great, because we use Circu, Qiskit, etc. Whereas if you are in ECE or EEE, then you have more familiarity with electronics and semiconductors, and a lot of quantum computing devices are made out of semiconductors. So I would recommend them to go in the hardware, but it is based on what you're interested in.
So it depends upon the person what he or she is showing interest, either it is a hardware or software.
Yep.
And you're talking about, each and every department or any industry is apting the quantum computing. So you're talking about the weather technology and in the medical field also. What else we are using this quantum?
Something that can append the whole system of computing itself. So by that, what I mean is the way we do different processes can change, and mainly the speed can change. So if you see now with ChatGPT and different LLMs, you know that AI is kind of revolutionizing everything, because like a few clicks and you can generate a video or like generate a person and like the sound and like all of these things are very quick, or they seem very quick right now. But with quantum, that the same quickness is going to become tenfold or even more, to be honest, because quantum just does something in parallelism. So what parallelism allows is it does all the operations at the same time in a probabilistic manner. So we don't need to do one by one. I said na 0 and 1. So instead of doing like one operation one by one, quantum allows you to do all the operations at once. So that is something that can optimize AI. So when AI is optimized, you know that it can affect every single, industry or every single field. So yes, that's one way. For the medical field, there is something called simulation that quantum is very good at. So currently, there are a lot of diseases that medicine is unable to cure.
Okay.
The main reason is because we are unable to understand the molecular structure of different, pharmaceutical compounds. So what quantum allows is you can simulate these molecular compounds and then simulate how they would react in a human system. And this is done very fast. That is why it could be a very big breakthrough in the medical field, especially for cancer and different tuberculosis and other different diseases. So yes.
Okay. So how many opportunities comparatively through the Western world and in India for the quantum computing as of now?
Unfortunately, in India, we have very few quantum computers as a device, And if you want to do any research, it is going to be difficult unless you are collaborating with a Western or mainly European university or industry. So the main opportunities in India lie in research, academia, and stuff. But if you go in the West or in Northern Europe, then you'll get a lot of opportunities which play around with the hardware and have direct impact and use cases in people's lives.
And
So yes.
Afra, what's your company doing, Sky Computing? And as a researcher, what is your work in that company?
Yes, so like I mentioned, my main work is blockchain and quantum computing, and my aim is to collaborate them both and build a system that is able to implement blockchain on quantum computing devices. So
And
yes, that's mainly what we
how
do.
many clients you have through your company?
It's not
And-
client based because I'm basically doing research, so I'm
Okay.
just testing the different systems, etc.
And what are the suggestions or guidance you want to give to the students, especially when they want to get into the IT software industry, not only for the quantum computing, the people who are looking for the IT industry?
I feel like a lot of the youth today is very lost because they see, okay, last year blockchain was trending, chalo blockchain. LLM is trending now, so let's do LLM. AI is trending, let's do AI. I would say try to analyze, you need to understand every single aspect of technology that is
What they
trending.
are interested, they have to
Yes,
first find
so
out.
first they have to get the knowledge of everything, but then recognize which one are you interested in and which comes naturally to you. Because sometimes you might have an innate talent, like you might be good at mathematics. If you're good at mathematics, doing back end of AI will be very good for you. If you have a good artistic eye, doing front end web development would be very great for you. So recognizing what you are interested in and what you are good at, that is the main thing, and then you will soar, in this industry. This industry is basically a meritocracy. So as long as you're good at something, you will be rewarded for it.
So, Afra, what are the biggest challenges for the quantum computing, and how we can, overcome those challenges?
So, like I said, that quantum computing is coming within 10 to 15 years. So, why is it not right now? The reason is because our technology isn't that far ahead. So, quantum computing is something that collaborates mathematics, physics, as well as different computer science fields together. So, we might be lacking in some of these aspects, which is why the hardware is not supporting the research backed algorithms that we already have. But once we break that, change is imminent.
After what about the social media? Most of the social media is showing, is it overhyped really about the quantum computing, or what it is all about?
I think because of popular media like the MCU, we get a lot of Avengers and stuff like that. They always talk about let's do quantum something, quantum etc. So I think that term has kind of given some kind of yes. People think it's like magic or something. But so yes, in that aspect, it's kind of overhyped. But in the industry, it is very underhyped because we need a lot more people to come into our industry and give us their fresh minds, fresh perspectives. Because right now, all the people that we have in research and quantum are mainly mathematics or physics based, and recently computer based. We need more artists. We need more, different field people.
What's the, artist? Why they need recruitment in the quantum computing? What is the, the bonding between these two people?
Yes. So mainly the reason why I mentioned art is because we need different perspectives. So when we're modeling something, we always, like as mathematicians or physicists or computer science people, they think in terms of optimization. But when it comes to artists, they see different ways of representing it. And artists can transfer the knowledge that is mathematical and very confusing into something that's very bite-sized and easy for a human mind to comprehend, which is why I mentioned artists. And also artists can help in making different models seem more easier for the normal humans to digest, etc.
That's one of the main reasons. Right now you're doing research for the blockchain technology and quantum computing also, right? Yes. So can you please give few examples where this research is you are going to use, how you're going to use the work?
Yes, wherever blockchain is able to be used in the future, that is where quantum blockchain, the algorithm that I'm working on, can be used. The reason why I'm working on this is because this will be a very strong requirement in the next 10 years. Because blockchain will become obsolete as soon as quantum hits the hardware threshold. then all the blockchain systems that we know currently, on which different cyber coins, the cryptocurrency, and different NFTs, etc. There's a lot of money involved in blockchain. So that is where my research can help. It can replace the existing system. And yeah.
I mean, you are doing in a research in the quantum computing. So
Yes.
like you, if anybody wants to do the research, what they need to do and how they need to start, from where?
So firstly, you need to identify which domain do you want to go in for research. Do you want to go in the hardware or the software? Once you identify that, you can approach the relevant professors who are already doing existing research. And how do you find this existing research? You can go to different platforms like IEEE or ARXIV, and you can find the different papers that are already trending. Reach out to different professors and different researchers, because we always respond to email. Give us an email and we will be back with you, and we can collaborate on different opportunities. You can ask us doubts, etc. So that's how you can get started.
How we get to know which universities are offering these courses, or where we need to do the research and all?
Yes, so if you want to do research, excluding if you want to do it along with your masters, then you'll have to look at professors who are already in your existing university. But if you want to do a PhD, what you can do is you can look for different PhD programs at different universities, and then you can find out what research these professors have done. If they have done research in quantum field, you can reach out to them and apply for a PhD that side. But if you want to do research without any kind of degree, then also you can approach these professors and shoot them an email, ask them questions, and say how you can be a part of their research. And the more emails you send, the better, because you need to have your eggs in different baskets.
So this is for the non-techie background guys also, or only for
It's for both. It's for both. Yes.
For the both.
Yes,
But
for anyone.
And what are the subjects you are saying? Mostly mathematics and physics. You mentioned so many times.
Yes, I said mathematics.
So
and
these
physics.
the only two subjects they have to be in for the non-tech background?
No. Not necessary.
Not
I
required.
just mentioned that quantum computing as a field is very physics and mathematics heavy.
Okay.
But anyone who is from non-technical field, anyone who's from computer science field especially, can join quantum.
You mean for the Bachelor of Arts or
Yes,
Bachelor of Commerce?
yes, they can.
Anybody can.
As long as they have an interest in it, and like suppose they even write journals or write articles based on technical subjects, that can also be a leverage for them.
Okay, and what are the basics they need to, or they have to get the knowledge?
Okay, so the basics
Is
are...
this C++?
No programming knowledge at all. You need to have very good physics until your 12th grade.
Okay.
As long as you have done mathematics and physics very good until your 12th grade, you are good to go. You can before you approach for research, it's better if you go for different quantum courses. There'll be different crash courses that are for 6 months or a year.
And where these courses is available?
You can search them online. Mainly IBM, I think MIT as well. They conduct different courses, but I think MIT charges a lot for their course. I think the IBM one is free. And you can also reach out to me as well. I take quantum courses as well.
Okay.
So yes, that's one way you can get a head start into it, and then you can apply to different.
So if any student want to reach you, is there any email for you?
Yes, you can reach on my LinkedIn.
Okay.
Afrah Aamer.
Thank you so much, Afrah. Thanks
so
a lot
much.
for sharing your knowledge and
you so
the
much.
new course to the students. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
సో చూసాం కదండి, క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటింగ్ గురించి ఈరోజు మనం తెలుసుకున్నాము. సో ఎవరైనా సరే మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ అండ్ ఫిజిక్స్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ నుండి 10+2లో చాలా గట్టిగా వాళ్ళకి ఈ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఉంటే చాలు అని అంటున్నారు. ఆఫ్రాని మీరు రీచ్ అవ్వచ్చు లింక్డ్ఇన్లో కూడా అని చెప్తున్నారు. థ్యాంక్స్ సో మచ్. స్టే ట్యూన్డ్.